This be me, Kobe, aka Kobe Boga, KB for short. And this is my sweetheart, Obahima. Today, I get big surprise for her. Charlie, gone are the days I couldn't spoil my girl. Now I'm engaged to the woman of my dreams. Don't just look at my success. To get here, I had to follow the process. Out of nowhere, I lost my job. But I believe in humble beginnings. I got an idea that I knew I could grow. I started from a small setup, then invested in growing my own coconuts. I then grew my product lines. Now, I sell to many supermarkets in the country. Fellow young Ghanaians, trust the process and keep hope alive.
Take advantage of agri-business through the Ghana Grows program. Ghana Grows, Hope Day.
Can a Saito person today become CEO?
I think it's down to just commitment and persevere. You know, you never see failure as an option.
The CEO shouldn't be the smartest person in the business. The directors ought to be more smarter in their respective fields than the CEO. So the finance director must know more than the CEO.
Somebody's about to lose their job when you finish making this. The kind of recognition that grace gives you, no amount of your work can give you.
The day of the coup, when Murtala Muhammad was killed, that day we went down. I was in Lagos. So the soldiers who were coming from the barracks were running in front of my car. So they got hold of me in my car, pulled me out. All for the best, for the research.
He's a turn around. Turning point, yeah. He's a turn around. He's a turn around.
Hi there, welcome to another fun creative edition of the Springboard Hangout. The Springboard Hangout, as you know, is a program where we talk about issues that concern us in life and find ways of solving it. My name is Comfort Ocran. For today's edition, you know that we partner with the Ghana Grows program. The Ghana Grows program is a program that we're doing in partnership with the MasterCard Foundation, and we look at showing opportunities that exist in the extended value chain for our great technical and vocational skills and anything in between. Today on our Hangout, we're going to cook, we're going to grill, maybe, and then we're going to have some, some really, really interesting food that is from only GH. We are using just GH food. That's it, nothing else. And guess which part of the country is coming from? Can you guess? Write your guess in the comments below. But anyway, it's going to be fun. It's going to be educational. And hopefully from this time, when I come to your house or wherever your workspace, especially if you are in the cooking industry, you are a chef or anything like that, I'll see this delicious food on your menu and I'll come and enjoy it. So we'll be going for a quick break. When we return, we'll talk about what's food got to do with it. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Stay there, stay there, stay there. We'll be back. Hi, welcome back to the Hangout. I'm very excited. Why am I excited? Because there's going to be food. There's going to be lots and lots of food. Today, we are hanging out with a young gentleman who is very interested in the value addition part of the agri value chain. And he cooks. What kind of thing does he cook with? He cooks with food from just the northern part of GH. So, ladies and gentlemen, we roll in the drums to bring on board Chef Abiro. Chef,
thank you.
Welcome to the program
much,
today. It's really great to have you on the Hangout.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, Chef?
Yeah, thank you so much, and thank you for the opportunity to be on your show. This is an amazing show, and one thing I know about Springboard is that it's been created to impact lives, to change lives, to transform the youth, and it's something that every young person who is looking to make impact always want to be. And so I'm truly grateful for this opportunity. So my name is Chef Abiro Whizdom. I come from the Upper Eastern part of Ghana. I grew up basically there. So I had my primary and JHS all in Northern Ghana, specifically from Boko. And then I went to high school in Bobatanga Senior High School, where I studied home economics.
Okay.
Yeah, so in the study of home economics, I did food and nutrition, to be specific.
Wow.
Yes, that's one interesting part of my life.
Okay.
And then I proceeded to study hotel catering and institutional management with the Accra Technical University.
So why did you choose to come to Accra Technical University?
Okay, so Accra Technical University wasn't something that I thought of right. You know, after you're done with like your WASI, you have like this short break where you want to like explore, do a lot of things. And so I decided to like take up an ICT course.
Okay.
That was happening in Accra. And so I decided to come during those times and like do some soft skills, learn about ICT and all that. And so before I realized that the results were out, and then that was the time I needed to make like the hard decision.
Okay.
And so we're looking for schools, and people recommended, KNUST, Legon, and all that. But I mean, I did food and nutrition, and I have a lot of passion for cooking. And so I looked through the schools and I realized that, okay, I'm in Accra Technical University is offering such an amazing course. Why not try it? And I applied, I got in, and the rest is history.
The rest, as they say, is history.
Yeah.
So today we have you in your lovely kitchen.
Yes.
What are we having here?
All right. So as you rightly introduced, my work is based on the promotion of Northern Ghanaian food.
Fantastic.
And so I'm mainly working with ingredients that are coming from Northern Ghana. And most of the ingredients that come from Northern Ghana are classified as underutilized because a lot of it are not used by the whole of Ghana. Like, so what we can say is that there are a lot of dishes that are very popular. I mean, dishes like banku, dishes like fufu, like jollof. It's everywhere. I mean, people who are not even from Ghana know about jollof.
Yes,
but
yes.
there are other dishes that people don't know about. There are other ingredients that are used making these dishes that people don't know about. And that is what I am focused in doing. And so,
fantastic.
Yes.
So let's go.
All right. So today we'll be working with amazing ingredients. We have baobab powder here.
Wow.
Yeah. So baobab is an ancient tree that that grows in the savannah, especially northern Ghana.
Okay.
And yes, it's high in vitamin C and other vitamins that are good for your immune system. We have here shea butter. People don't know that shea butter is eaten.
Yeah.
Yes, that's one thing.
I love shea butter. I actually used shea butter this morning.
Yes, but that's one thing. People don't know that shea butter can be used in the cooking.
In the food, yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes, and so we'll be using shea butter as well. And I have on the stove there, if you can help me a bit.
I will definitely help you.
Yes, as our soaked pearl millet.
Pearl millet.
Yes.
The way you said pearl millet implies there are other types of millet.
Yes,
am I right?
There are so many varieties of millets.
Okay, tell us more.
Yeah, there are. So millets are ancient grains that have been in existence. So when we say ancient, it's like thousands of years. And they usually grow in like savanna areas. But one thing is that every continent has millet growing there.
Okay.
And so for West Africa and for Ghana specifically, we have like the pearl millet, the red sorghum, and the white sorghum. Yes, and then not forgetting fonio as well.
Fonio, yes. I understand, is so good for our environment that I believe that we should actually have a full-blown campaign,
yes,
showcasing what fonio does for us,
absolutely,
in our farms as well as even when we eat it,
yes,
for ourselves. Okay, so yes, we have the
millet, the baobab, the shea butter. These are like the major ingredients that directly points us back to Northern Ghana.
Okay.
The rest are ingredients that we can find anywhere and everywhere. And so these are the three main ingredients that we'll be highlighting in the dish.
Fantastic.
And so what we'll be making is that we'll be making a drink out of the baobab. And then we'll be making a simple dish called kunkore.
Kunkore.
Yes,
Okay.
Concorde. But
Okay.
to cut it short, I like to tell people it's, or I like to give an acronym for it and say Millet KK.
We are going to do. Then I will change it and make it millet kinky.
No, not KK. KK.
KK.
Concorde.
KK. Millet.
Yes. And so
millet KK. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah.
So a similitude to Concorde is risotto.
Risotto.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you travel to
And
Europe,
I don't know
and-
risotto.
yeah.
So give me a Ghanaian version. I don't know.
Okay, so it's to say you are making an like important out of
Thank
millet.
you, important. We are doing important. Okay.
Yes,
So let's. I can't wait
yes.
because number one, I'm hungry. I'm thirsty. I want the smoothie. So let's go.
All right. So to save time,
Mm-hmm.
I'd want us to put the millet on fire because we need to cook it.
Okay, guys, we've already washed the millets and made sure that there are no we've taken out all the
substances and everything, obstacles
that are not friendly
Yeah.
to human consumption. So now we are ready to put it on the fire.
Yeah.
Should
And
we
so yes,
low heat or high heat?
high heat.
Okay.
Yes, we're going to cook it till it pops out. The next thing is we'll start with our drink.
Okay. We've washed our hands already. You saw us washing our hands, didn't you?
Yes, we did.
Yes,
that.
we've washed our hands.
You always have to ensure that your hands are washed regularly in the kitchen.
Yes,
because
yes.
this would help reduce risk of food poisoning.
Yes.
And so we'll go ahead to put in. Yes, and you can always use your gloves just to be extra cautious.
Yes.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being extra careful.
Makes such a difference in everything that we eat. Recently, a very dear one of mine was suffering from food poisoning. I was not in the list amused, so it makes me very okay. So first, what will we pour in?
Yes, so we're going to pour in our baobab powder.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, so our baobab powder.
So this is about how many?
Yeah, so this is about like half cup.
Half cup. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
One thing is that sometimes when you're cooking with exact measurement, people get scared and people think cooking is very mysterious.
Yes,
but it's
yes.
simple.
Yeah.
Half cup is like your normal drinking glass.
Yes.
Half of this is approximately
it's
half cup. So
okay, great.
if you don't have like a measuring cup in your home, don't be scared. You can always replicate this recipe. And then what we're going to add to the baobab powder is our mint leaves.
I love mint.
Yes.
I really, really love mint. The fresh mint, there's nothing that beats that in the smoothie.
Yes.
It gives it such a lovely taste.
Absolutely.
And aroma.
So I was saying, one might say, well, I'm using Northern ingredients. Why am I adding something like mint?
Yeah.
Why? Because there's something called Afrofusion.
Uh-huh.
So what we are trying to do is that
I love that. We actually have a program within Ghana Grows that we host festivals. So we call it the Afrofusion Festival.
Yeah.
So definitely you'll be part of it for the coming year, so we can see some Northern fusion Yes, indeed. And I hope you would also be part of the program when it's happening. Yes. So tell us more.
Yeah. So Afrofusion, what we are trying to look at is to see how best we can combine flavors. So to say that we are not going back, like we say Sankofa Enchi, it's not wrong to go back to indigenous ingredients, but the world is moving forward and the world is changing, and culture is dynamic. Things keep changing every day, and so we have to find a way of adapting to current trends. And so in the cocktail industry, we realize that mint and these herbs and spices are always used, and so we try to box them in our cuisine to make it spectacular.
Don't bother yourself explaining. You have mint in it, and if somebody can't deal with it, yes, so be it.
And so we're going to add a sweetener. I always recommend that we use honey because honey comes from bees, and these are natural sweetness, and so we use that other than white crystal sugar.
That one I agree with you as well.
Yeah.
I actually recently had the opportunity of interviewing a gentleman who has awache, awache leaves.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a tube. That tube, I remember, about 200 times sweeter than sugar. So actually, that's an opportunity. That's another one that you could actually think of using, because wache leaves is local to us.
Yes.
So that's also
Very
something that you
indigenous.
can use apart from the honey.
Yes. Our ingredients: baobab, mint, honey, and then our water, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
We
Simple.
finished.
Very simple.
You're not adding any other thing?
No, nothing.
Oh, are you
That's all.
sure?
That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
That's all.
What's the drink called again?
And so it's just a baobab mint drink.
Baobab mint. So that technically you can add other flavors.
Other things.
I mean, we won't add a little bit of lime, nothing.
You can go on and on.
Crazy.
Yes, so like you can add like lime zest.
Yeah.
Yes, but for here, I would want to use like the lime or the lemon as a garnish.
Okay.
In the drink.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So let's rock and roll.
Yeah. So we are going to blend it.
Power to the people. Yeah.
And we are done.
We are done. What are some of the benefits of this drink?
Yes. So one of the amazing benefits about the baobab mint drink is that it has a lot of vitamin C.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's like your go-to vitamin C remedy. Easy. And you can see what the mint is doing there.
I love it. I really, really love it. So then we are here. We've almost finished our first food for today. Yeah. And it's a beautiful drink, baobab mint drink. Can you take it as like this, or you would have to put it in the fridge for it to cool down a little?
And so all depends on you.
Okay, yeah, so the individual's taste.
Yeah, the individual's taste and preference. But I mean, it's nicer when it's chilled.
It's nicer when it's chilled. Then I'm going to go for the chilled one.
Yeah, and so we'll let it rest in our fridge.
Okay. So I'll do the very hard work.
Can you
imagine? I'm doing so much hard work. I'm putting this. Can you see how
a round of applause? A round of applause. A round of applause. All right.
Whilst you get ready for the next set of things you're going to do, I want to have a quick chat with our kitchen provider. Tell me about Kitch Domain.
So basically, it all started when I was imagining a scenario when my mom was out, and then I was thinking of her being able to rent a kitchen, because my mom is a caterer.
Okay.
So to rent a kitchen to do her business, because she had one at home, but if she were to move out, build another one at this time wouldn't be ideal. You know, she might be retiring soon, so I just started looking into that, and I realized that I wasn't out there. And we started looking into what it takes to build a kitchen, and what do chefs need in a kitchen, caterers need in a kitchen. So that's what we have here today.
So this is what Kitch Domain, and where is Kitch Domain based?
So we are in East Legon, around ARS roundabouts.
Around here. And how is it?
Find us on Google Maps as well.
Okay, so how often do people come here?
You can get people here weekly or every 2 weeks. You can have people coming here to whether they're doing production or for a funeral, or they're just cooking for an event, a birthday party, whatever it is. Actually, we don't really dictate what they do with the space.
It's just a place to let rent, and people are patronizing. Yes. Fantastic, well done. Today Springboard is here as well, taking a space in Kitch Domain whilst we get delicious food from the north with Chef Abiro. Yes. So, Chef, we have finished our first one, and now we are going to do what?
Yes. So, to go with the concore, we are going to have some pan-seared mackerel.
Pan-seared mackerel. Okay.
Yes.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So.
You can see we are almost done with the millets.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll take it back on the fire.
Yeah, just a little bit more.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. Then we need to add a little bit of water.
I need to add a little bit of water. Okay.
Yeah, because we need to cook it till it pops.
It hasn't popped yet.
Yeah, it's almost there.
It's almost there. Okay.
Almost there.
Right. Okay. Thank you
Alright.
for this. Okay. Yeah.
Yes. So now we are going to fillet our mackerel.
Okay. Some of us don't know how to fillet, so please take your time and show us how to fillet.
All right. And so the easiest way to fillet a fish or any fish is to identify the bone in the middle, because that then becomes your guiding point.
Okay.
And then with a very sharp knife,
Okay.
you start from the end, and then you begin to cut against the bone.
Okay.
So like the bone becomes your guiding. It's like when you were in school and using a ruler to rule a line. So you use the bone as your guiding rule, and then you cut in straight. And so you're going to get like a clean cut like this.
This beautiful clean cut.
Yeah. And then one thing is that in filleting your fish, it's best that it has thawed.
Okay.
Yes. But one thing is that people are not cautious about food poisoning. And so they take it out and expect it to thaw. But the right way fish is supposed to thaw is to thaw in the fridge.
Okay.
So once you take it out frozen, it should thaw in the fridge.
Okay.
Not outside the fridge.
Not outside the
because
fridge.
outside the fridge, you cannot control the temperature.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
So once you're able to get the first face out, then
You turn it
you
on
turn
the
it.
side,
Yeah.
and then you move to the other side.
The other side. And with the same method, you cut
Looking
along.
for the- looking
for the bone.
Yeah, you come
Cut along it. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
And so at the end of the day, you'll be able to successfully separate the fish
From the bone.
from the bone.
You make it seem so easy.
I mean, it comes with constant practice.
It comes with constant practice. Okay, so
Yes.
guys, I understand that we have to practice all the time. Once you're able to practice. So, Chef, you've done this for how many years now?
Professionally, 5 years.
Professionally, 5 years.
Yes.
And what has your trajectory been like?
So there was a lot of challenges from the high school point because as a male studying home economics, it's you get bullied by a lot of seniors. I had people call me Sister Whizdom at some point. Not a desirable name, but
no.
But it rather pushed me. You know,
Okay.
instead of discouraging me, it was like
It served as an inspiration for
more of
you.
an inspiration for me to keep pushing.
Okay.
Because there's one thing I believe, and one thing I believe is that when you're doing the right thing, you get criticized for it.
Okay.
And so the more I get criticized, the more I believe that I'm on the right path.
On the right path.
And that is what has taken me till this very point.
Fantastic.
Yes. And so we have our fish fillet. So there are just one or two bones that you could pick out easy from the middle, like this.
Because we don't want to have any fillet where we are eating and then all of a sudden we have to think about some
Bone
bones
in there.
sticking to us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we finished that.
Yes.
What do we do next?
And so we will need to make the marinade. We need to wash this.
Okay. So I should wash it?
Yes.
Right. I'm taking it to our
Yeah.
kitchen sink and
So
I need one more
I'll
plate.
just fillet this one too quickly.
Okay.
And then just slightly
Okay.
slightly wash it because it's stored.
We're going to pat it down.
Yep. So I am an advocate for zero food waste. And so what we have here, you don't throw this away. You can use it to make like your chicken stock. Fish stock actually. And then use it for whatever you want to use it for.
Yeah.
To make your soups or sauces and everything. And so this should be stored back in the refrigerator.
so that when we need it, we can bring
can
it back
always
and
get
then
it,
do,
yes.
do some sauce out of it. I agree totally with you.
Yeah. And after every task in the kitchen, you clean up.
You are a person after my own heart.
So the next thing is to make a simple marinade for our fish. Yes, so what we have here is the Scotch bonnet pepper, and then some garlic, ginger. We have some onions here as well. And then that we are going to throw into the blender.
Okay.
Yes, but I would like to break down the onions a bit.
Okay.
And so if you notice, we are switching chopping boards.
Of course, because you use the one for fish, and so you have the one for the vegetables.
Yes. This, in culinary terms, is called, you switch the chopping boards to prevent cross-contamination.
Fantastic.
Meaning that you don't want to carry any case of contamination from the fish to the vegetables.
I love that.
Yeah.
It ensures that whatever we are eating is good.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so for the chopping of the onions, you don't need to be that technical about it. Just roughly chopped, because we are going to blend it anyway.
Okay.
So part of this marinade will go into cooking of our millets, and then part will go into the marinating of the fish.
Oh, okay.
So basically, same ingredients we're using for all our processes. So a little education is that a lot of people call this fish salmon. This is not actual salmon.
This is mackerel?
This is mackerel. But in the markets, it is known as salmon. So please.
Go, but the thing is, if you go there and you say, I want salmon, you
want mackerel,
they'll say they don't have mackerel.
Yeah, they'll give you the canned one.
Exactly. But it's good to know that this is mackerel and not salmon.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just in case you find yourself outside Ghana.
Yeah.
And you need to purchase mackerel. Please don't go say salmon.
Don't go say you're buying salmon.
Yes, because salmon is orange in color and it's quite expensive.
Yeah. You're right. You're right.
And so with a little bit of water. Yep.
Wow. Good. We are ready to rock and roll.
Yeah. Another blending. So a little on the top. So I will need you to help me to massage it.
Massage?
Yes.
I think I would have to remember my massage classes.
Oh, just simple.
Just simple massage.
Simple massages. No technicalities.
No technicalities, you're sure?
Yeah, just tap to have it all over.
Can I have a little bit more?
Yes, yes.
Because I like my thing just a tiny little on the spicy side. So I want to make sure that my fish is also well spiced.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little bit here. Stop being
Ghana style.
Yes. This has to be well done Ghana style.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah. So, having finished your time at the uni,
yes,
did you feel you had to go for direct employment, or you just said, "Let me go into the market space"?
So, so one thing is that what I'm doing currently isn't something that few years ago or 5 years ago was something that was considered important in the industry. because 5 years ago, they would identify a good chef by being able to cook continental dishes.
Yeah.
Dishes from other parts of the world. And me in culinary school and learning how to like cook Italian dishes, Chinese dishes, it in my heart, I wasn't comfortable because I was wondering why I'm not being taught what my mother fed me, what my grandmother fed me. And so for me, I was looking for that perfect avenue because I was thinking, there's no hotel that's going to take me because I want to cook Northern food. There's no restaurant that's going to take me because I want to cook Northern food. So what do I do? And I always say that once you have a deep desire for something, an opportunity will always come through. And at that particular point where I consider a crossroad, an opportunity came. And so that was when the NGO Ghana Food Movement started.
Okay.
So Ghana Food Movement started like 5 years ago.
Okay.
And Ghana Food Movement is an NGO that is specialized in the promotion of Ghanaian food and agriculture and everything in the food space.
And right now, you are their chef. You are their head chef.
Currently the head chef. 5 years down the lane.
Wonderful, wonderful, yes. Wonderful, wonderful.
Turn around. This be me, Kobe, aka Kobe Boga, KB for short. And this is my sweetheart, Obahima. Today, I get big surprise for her. Charlie, gone are the days I couldn't spoil my girl. Now I'm engaged to the woman of my dreams. Don't just look at my success. To get here, I had to follow the process. Out of nowhere, I lost my job. But I believe in humble beginnings. I got an idea that I knew I could grow. I started from a small setup, then invested in growing my own coconuts. I then grew my product lines. Now, I sell to many supermarkets in the country. Fellow young Ghanaians, trust the process and keep hope alive.
Take advantage of agribusiness through the Ghana Grows program. Ghana Grows, Hope Day.
Can a Saito person today become CEO?
I think it's down to just commitment and persevere. You know, you never see failure as an option.
The CEO shouldn't be the smartest person in the business. The directors ought to be more smarter in their respective fields than the CEO. So the finance director must know more than the CEO.
Somebody's about to lose their job when you finish making this. The kind of recognition that grace gives you, no amount of your work can give you.
The day of the coup, when Murtala Muhammad was killed, that day we were down. I was in Lagos. So the soldiers who were coming from the barracks were running in front of my car. So they got hold of me in my car, pulled me out, and shouted, all for the best, for the research.
He's a turn around. Turning point, yeah.